Welcome back. As we said at the top of the show, overtime is all about keeping school spirit alive and well. We want you to help us with that. We want you to email us your school spirit photos.
Yeah, it could be photos from the past year or decades ago. If you were a cheerleader in the 1970s, we want to see your photo. If you played football or tennis in the 80s, bring it on.
And we're more than happy to take photos of band members and mascots too, or a shot of you wearing your school colors, and especially with your face painted.
Each week we're going to show a few of these photos, so here are a few photos you sent to us this week. Gage Christensen sent us this one. This is Gage making a great leaping catch for Hononegah against Boylan 2 years ago.
That's what you call catch radius. Looks like Calvin Johnson. Great extension there by Gage. Amber Bennett sent us these next two photos of Byron's football team. The team talking some strategy over there on the sideline. This weekend we would have the opening. This would have been the opening weekend of the high school football season. Here's a second photo of the Tigers Amber sent to us. Amber says, "We are missing our football for sure in Byron. Aren't we all?"
I second that. Thanks for those photos, Amber. Hey, don't be shy, folks. Send us your school spirit photos. They can be from any era, any sport, or you can simply dress up in your favorite school sportswear, and heck, you can include your dog dressed up in school wear if you want to. Let's have some fun with this.
Email those photos to sports@fox39.com. That's sports@fox39.com. And be sure to include your name and a brief description of the photo.
Well, Boylan High School's turned out a lot of terrific golfers over the years, boys and girls, and they have two more special ones on the girls' team this year.
Yeah, they're the Greenberg sisters. Despite both being underclassmen, they play the game much better than most of us ever will.
As the high school golf season teed off a short while ago, the girls' team at Boylan is ready to do some damage.
To win conference and win state.
That's Ella Greenberg, and this is her younger sister, Eva.
Do better than the tournaments.
Together, they're two of the best young golfers in the area.
Probably winning Medina, the Medina Junior Shrine Invitational. I shot 76-70, and I was the youngest one in it. I was playing against girls that are going to Michigan and all over the place, and so I won that last year, like right as I graduated 8th grade.
Junior high showed these two some good times, like when Eva
Shot 73 into a playoff, and then I birdied the first hole to win.
but they've been good long before then.
My best was probably when I was like 8, I think, and at Sandy Hollow on number 4, I was like 90 yards out, and I hit it in for an eagle. So that was my first eagle.
Ella started playing when she was just 5 years old.
I think I took my first lesson, and she was at the lesson, and my coach Lloyd, he's like, "Do you want to come join us?" And she was like, no, she was scared to join us.
Eventually, Eva came around to love the sport, which makes for some fun little competition, like when it comes to who's better at putting.
It's off and on.
Yeah.
Depends on the week.
Mine get
Lately-
closer, but she
make
can
more.
make more.
As the two have grown up, they've found themselves battling one another in various tournaments.
Pretty competitive.
While they're both usually right there atop the leaderboard, there's never any hostility towards the other.
I mean, she's a good player. We're both good, really good players.
Like during this event, at the Winnebago Crosstown Classic, where the girls were paired up with closest friends and teammates from Boylan.
It's harder to, play against your teammates, I guess, but it's also really fun because it's like familiar people, and I always try to encourage my teammates and help them out as much as I can. Good ball.
There's plenty of support when following this bunch.
Volley.
And Ella's right there to guide her sister as well.
Yeah, she always tells me where to aim or what I'm doing wrong with my swing or keep my head down with putting.
And sometimes Eva lets her sister know when she's being a little bit too aggressive.
She was like, "Don't go for it, you're gonna hit it in the water." And so I was like, okay. So then I ended up clubbing down 1, and then so she helped me with that.
It's their maturity that stands out. When they're not on the links, they know how to take their mind off the game.
I think sometimes if you play just too much golf, you're gonna get burnt out. So I just hang out with my friends. My best friend Morgan is on my team, so we are together a lot.
Along with their talented teammates, Eva, a freshman, and Ella, a sophomore, could take the Boylan girls golf program to even greater heights.
So we have two Greenberg golfers and a Greenberg interviewing them. What are the odds of that? Any relation?
No relation, but I can promise you they are much better golfers than I am. Up next, we'll check out 6 more stadiums for our Week 2 Battle of the Stadiums competition.
And do you remember how great that 2002 state championship football team in South Beloit was? We'll refresh your memory in our Glory Days segment.